to other stories this afternoon, because the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, seems to have more woes added to an already tumultuous week of controversy. This time, the Enforcement Directorate has said in a statement that more than 140 units of immovable assets that are worth around 300 crore rupees in Mysuru Urban Development Authority, or MUDA, linked money laundering scheme that seemingly involves Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and several others as well. The ED has now alleged that the Chief Minister misused his political influence to get compensation for 14 sites in the name of his wife, BM Parvati. Now, they say that the land that was originally acquired for 3 crore rupees by MUDA, but the compensation from these 14 properties in posh localities that we are looking at is valued actually more than 56 crore rupees.
The Director of Enforcement, has made it very clear in their letter that 142 immovable properties having market value of more than 300 crores is being attached for further investigation, including 14 sites which were given to Mrs. BM Parvati, wife of the present Chief Minister of Karnataka. Land measuring 3 acres 16 kuntas belonging to Madam BM Parvati was taken away by MUDA illegally without giving any compensation.
Now let's take a look at some of the allegations that have been leveled by the Enforcement Directorate. They claim that the former MUDA Commissioner DB Natesh is also said to be highly involved in the illegal allotment of land to Siddaramaiah's wife BM Parvati. They also say that during their searches, a large number of land that was found other than already 14 properties that were allotted to BM Parvati. Now these sites were illegally allotted by MUDA to real estate businessmen. These same businessmen went on to sell these sites at a massive margin of profit and generated large amount of unaccounted cash. Now the search also has revealed the sites that have also been allotted in the name of dummy persons of influential businessmen. The ED also alleges that the money was routed through a cooperative society for the purchase of property and also of luxury vehicles. This, meanwhile, has undoubtedly brought a major political reactions, with the opposition BJP fiercely hitting out at the Chief Minister and his Sarkar.
Today is a day wherein all the BJP party workers who fought for the justice in MUDA scam, which was well planned and executed by Siddaramaiah himself and all the officers who were there as commissioners in MUDA. ED has clearly issued a notice and attached all the 14 sites as well as other properties worth more than 300 plus crores, and clearly explaining the involvement of Siddaramaiah and his power, which was utilized in shaping up this entire scam in MUDA.
Well, Deepak is joining us right now. Good afternoon, Deepak. As far as what the Central Probe Agency has to say, that assets worth over 300 crores that were seized in the case linked to Siddaramaiah and the attached properties were registered in the names of various individuals who were working as real estate businessmen and agents. That is what the federal agency has said in a statement.
Yes, this is a big development, and more importantly, a massive statement that has come in from the Enforcement Directorate, which at this point in time has gone on to maintain that, there has been a lot of discrepancies in allocation of this land. They have pointed out at certain individuals who are working in the MUDA, especially DB Natesh is an individual that they're pointing out. We should also note here they're talking about the value of this entire issue at over 300 crores. They've also here attached 142 properties, which includes 14 sites that were allocated to Mr. Siddaramaiah. This was in lieu of course, 3 acres and 16 guntas of land which MUDA had acquired. Now, this entire controversy, of course, has been spanning for several months now. The Lokayukta on one hand is investigating. The ED as well began their investigation, and this is their latest findings, to which, of course, the BJP is saying this is now proof and that there is involvement of Mr. Siddaramaiah, because the ED says that he exerted his political influence to get hold of these sites in a posh locality. They're demanding that he should resign. As far as the Congress is concerned, they're saying that the BJP tried these antics in the past. They failed when, before the 3 bypolls in Karnataka were held. They tried to target the Chief Minister. They did the Padayatra from Bengaluru to Mysuru, all in vain because they lost all the 3 bypolls, because they're saying this case is nothing but political and Mr. Siddaramaiah has done no wrong. They continue to defend him. We haven't heard from the Chief Minister as of now, but with this development that has come to the fore, it's definitely trouble that's mounting for the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and the BJP, of course, continues to add pressure as well, demand his resignation, and with the internal issues that the Congress is facing, this is definitely, that is something that has come as a little bit of a pain for the Congress party to deal with.
And Deepak, however, when it comes to the Chief Minister who's been questioned, he's repeatedly denied any wrongdoing by him or his family, saying that the opposition was scared of him and these were just politically motivated charges.
Well, absolutely. And, he keeps saying that as far as this allocation of 14 sites is concerned, it's because MUDA acquired his, wife's property and they have to give compensation, and they've given 14 sites, and there is nothing wrong that he has done. And this was something that was allocated during the time of the BJP. And he, in fact, at this point in time, because of the controversy and his wife's name being involved a few months ago, through a statement that came in from him, he has said that he's going to return these 14 sites and he doesn't even need them. So, but the Enforcement Directorate, of course, is investigating this. We should note that the governor had given prosecution sanction. Eventually, of course, the Lokayukta as well is parallelly investigating it. A preliminary report has already been submitted in court and a final report is still pending in the matter. With this now development from the Enforcement Directorate, which has attached these properties of Mr. Siddaramaiah and the others in the MUDA issue, the BJP is saying that this is proof of his involvement and he should step down as the Chief Minister.
All right. On part of the Enforcement Directorate suggesting that the profits so generated as far as these sites are concerned has been laundered to shown as derived out of legitimate sources. That is what the Central Probe Agency has been claiming in its investigation. Deepak continues to be with us. Back after a short break, we are getting you more developments from the state of Karnataka.